In time, you will know what it's like to lose. To feel so desperately that you're right, but to fail all the same. Dread it. Run from it. Destiny still arrives.
Whoa, 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 whoa. If this is going to say what I think it's going to say, this is going to confirm something that I said before that a lot of you do not believe me about. So, let's see this right here. Warning. The following article contains major spoilers for Action Comics number 998. Okay. Fine with me. Superman and Booster Gold are trapped in the future on a hostile planet ruled by the House of Zod. Kneel before Zod! It's beginning to think you are a coward. Not a coward, Zod. Sorry. Their only ally. Booster's robot buddy, Skeets. Skeet, man! Ah, Skeet. I'm sorry. Is dead. Things are looking pretty bad for our heroes at the start of Action Comics 998. And while they do manage to get out of their predicament, it is superhero comics after all. The real interesting stuff in this issue comes towards the end of the story. It's here where Booster Gold lets slip a couple of things that maybe he should know, suggesting a much greater understanding of the DC and Marvel multiverse than we ever gave him credit for. Worlds collide. Last week, Infinity Countdown Prime #1 had a bit of fun with the DC Universe by showing a brief glimpse of an alternate universe, Captain Marvel, who looked very much like the hero we know as Shazam. And this week, DC gets to have some fun of its own. After a particular somber scene with Superman and Booster, where Superman and Booster witnessed the destruction of Krypton, in which, I said Tom, sorry, I just woke up, y'all, in which Superman confirms that his father was pulled out of time and space by a mysterious force, the heroes decided to head home to their rightful time. Booster jokingly refers to Skeets as Alfred, a reference to Batman's faithful butler, Alfred Pennyworth. When Skeets objects, Booster comes back by saying, "Not like I can call you Jarvis." Of course, Booster Gold is referring to the Avengers butler, Edwin Jarvis, currently on his deathbed in the pages of Avengers. No surrender. While the joke is in good fun, it does suggest that Booster has a much greater understanding of the multiversal structure than we may have guessed. The multiversity confirmed there are other multiverses out there, leaving room for the Arrowverse, the DCEU, and somewhere the Marvel multiverse too. That rhymed. Don't hate the play, hate the game. Bars. They crossed over a bunch in previous decades, and there's nothing to say it won't ever happen again, however unlikely. Booster also ends the issue with a sly aside to Barry Allen, suggesting he knows all about Flashpoint and Barry's role in it. When the Flash says that he would never go back in time and interfere, Booster replies with, "Really, Flash? You would never?" To which Barry responds, "Low blow." Barry Allen is at least somewhat responsible for the New 52 and the current continuity tangles, because he went back in time to save his mother. When he attempted to fix everything, it opened the doors for Dr. Manhattan to peek in and mess everything up. Of course, it's more a funny aside than a groundbreaking character moment for either character, but it does again present Booster as someone who knows a lot more than he's letting on. Skeets 2.0. The conclusion of Booster Shot also features a major upgrade to Skeets, who was seemingly destroyed last issue by General Zod's son, Lord Zod. However, the tech-savvy robot managed to upload himself into just one robot, but into all, not just one robot, but into all of General Zod's eradicators, helping to free Superman and Booster Gold and turn the tide against Killer Kryptonian family. It's unlikely Skeets will keep the body. Booster is showing up again soon in an upcoming Batman story, but it would be a cool continuity acknowledgement for this to be Skeets' deal for now, at least for a little bit. The issue ends with Booster and Skeets heading back to face the music for their meddling with time, but it's interesting that the story didn't really dive deep into who they'd be getting chewed out by. Logic suggests R.I.P. Hunter, who himself recently showed up in the pages of Hal Jordan and Green Lantern Corps, but that's what's so interesting about Booster now. While he hasn't been around that much, he's obviously hasn't stopped having adventures, and obviously has okay. So sorry I read that long, y'all, but you know, I thought I was gonna tell more about it. So here's my thing, y'all. Here's my thing. I've always told y'all that I think in our time, okay, our time, at least by the time I reach 120, something like that, you know what I mean? There will be a DC Marvel crossover movie. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. They've already crossed over their comic books. And we're already getting crazy stories that we never thought we would see. Alright? We're getting Infinity Gauntlet. We got Batman v Superman, which was basically the Dark Knight Returns. Did we ever really think we were going to see that? A lot of us didn't think we were going to see that. Thought we were going to see these main storyline type things. You didn't think you was going to even see Winter Soldier. You didn't think you was going to see that. No one thought they were going to see Black Panther. We're seeing all these characters in these movies and these storylines where it's like, yo, like they're doing it. You know what I mean? Wasn't there talk of possibly doing a Killing Joke movie? I can't remember. But that's what I mean. It's going to happen. And it makes sense to. Because it'd be nothing but a super payday for them. No pun intended. It would be. If they were to do it right and do something, and they'll probably dabble with it first. They'll play with it first. They have one crossover movie where there's one character that meets another character. You know what I mean? But then yes, they could work to a Justice League versus Avengers. Could y'all imagine that? If they can cooperate, which big businesses can. Sometimes they fight forever. Like, you know, we saw Marvel and Spider-Man getting that finally together. Yeah, we finally got it done. I mean, they got it done, but we as the fans reap the rewards. Okay, so big businesses can make agreements and can set aside certain things and differences and egos all for this. And Avengers versus Justice League would be the biggest movie probably of all time. You think about that for a second. If it's done right, it'd be crazy. I'm an optimist. I think it can be done right. Between all the minds between those two movies, I mean, those two studios, come on now. Those two big companies. I know there's a few companies involved, but I think you guys get what I'm saying. You know what I mean? You know, depending on what they want to do. You know, but if there was just a Marvel versus DC movie, where there's just all just a bunch of different characters versus, you know what I mean? Yeah, you have to get Fox involved, and, you know, Marvel, Disney, Warner Bros., you know. So, I think it would be incredible, and I think it'd be an incredible waste of potential if they never did. Yeah, I'm telling you, I think it's coming. Okay? Okay, I could be 112, beard down on my nuts. And that's when it comes out. I'm going to jump right on YouTube and say, I fucking told y'all. If YouTube still exists then. Okay? I fucking told y'all. Just stroking my beard. Woo! Point my cane at the camera. That's right. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you think. If you enjoyed my video, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. If you did not, kiss my black DC and Marvel loving derriere. 10 million subscribers. Woo!
You may now subscribe.